This is not the time to focus on what word we use. That will not prevent a single infection today or save a single life today. This is a time for all countries, communities, families, and individuals to focus on preparing. We do not live in a binary black and white world. It's not either or. We must focus on containment while doing everything we can to prepare for a potential pandemic.
Racing to contain Europe's biggest outbreak of coronavirus so far, Italy has sealed off a dozen towns in the north of the country, banning public gatherings and halting the Venice Carnival. Schools were closed and some supermarket shelves stripped bare by a surge of panic buying. Italian authorities sought to reassure residents and tourists.
We have taken action to stop the spread and contagion of the virus. We took decisive action, so we think that our country is safe, so tourists could come without problems.
South Korea has also seen a surge in new cases, particularly in the city of Daegu, where residents are to refrain from leaving their homes. Iran, too, has seen a sharp rise, especially in the holy city of Qom, a popular destination for Shiite pilgrims in the region. The disease has now affected more than 30 countries worldwide, as Bahrain, Afghanistan and Iraq reported their first cases. Meanwhile, mainland China, excluding Hubei region where the outbreak began, saw its lowest number of registered new cases this Monday. The World Health Organization's delegation in China said the state's actions had likely prevented hundreds of thousands of cases, urging the rest of the world to act just as fast.
It's not so much a question of if this will happen anymore, but rather more a question of exactly when this will happen and how many people in this country will have severe illnesses, Dr. Nancy Messonnier, the head of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases, said during a media briefing Tuesday. Measures to contain the virus in the U.S. so far have involved restricting travel to and from China, the center of the outbreak, and isolating cases identified so far in this country. But Messonnier said that evidence that the virus is spreading in other countries, such as Iran and Italy, has raised CDC's level of concern and expectation that we'll see spread in the U.S. She added that Americans need to prepare for disruptions to their daily lives, including school closings, working from home and delayed elective medical procedures, as efforts to contain and control the possible spread in the U.S. may accelerate in the coming weeks.
San Francisco Mayor London Breed announced the state of emergency in a statement on Tuesday, saying the global picture surrounding the Wuhan coronavirus was changing rapidly and city officials need to step up preparedness.